All right. SF Sheriff's Office countdown to kickoff clock. 4 days, 8 hours, 57 minutes, 43 seconds, 42 seconds. And we're not in Vegas right now. We'll get out there on Saturday. It's starting to hit me like, and it will say, man, you got to pack soon. And once you start packing, you're like, oh, man, this is real. But it won't be real for me until the Warriors and Suns are over on Saturday. Because I'll be in Warriors mode. You guys will be flying out before me. And then after the Warriors game, I'm getting on that last flight out of SFO. It's Saturday night, about 10:30. And then that's when it's going to hit. We're like, oh, boy, we got a Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl.
I can't wait.
We're covering the Super Bowl, man.
You know, I was Lucas Alexander was like, hey, can you send me some photos of you and Bonte in some Niner gear? And I was like, you know, I've got plenty of them. And I was going through my Google Photos, and they like file it. There's like an algorithm on Google Photos now, which I'm new to, where it like files pictures by face and what you're wearing and this and that. And I got real nostalgic last night because I sent one picture from September of 2018. Now, we had done preseason shows, but it was us doing a
Periscope Live
in the old studio, and we're draped in Niner gear. And I was thinking, like, damn, dude, I was like a part-time night weekend guy employee. You were working on another show. You had not hit television yet. And we were just two dudes who loved the Niners when they were coming off basically a 6-10 season with Jimmy Garoppolo.
They were terrible.
I mean, no one was in the Niner mode at that point. They were the clear-cut number 3 team in the market. The Warriors and the Giants were at the top of the market, and the Niners were at the bottom of the barrel. And now, 6 years later, look where we are, look where the team is, and I owe it to the Niners.
Ernie Chavez, I still remember that. I remember the one episode of Shasky's Basement when I had the Daisy Dukes on.
That's right.
And Michelle, your wife, was like, what are you guys doing? And that was the first time Michelle didn't realize what was going on. And then she started looking at like the Facebook comments and Instagram. She goes, oh, wow, this is a pretty big deal.
I don't know, Joe.
And she tried to act like, oh, yeah, I don't really care about what he does. He just yells. I'm like, oh, Michelle, you need to check this out. And she was hooked. So it's like, oh.
Joe's had a really good couple years.
Yeah, that's when it started. The Periscope Lives, doing the Periscope when Adam Schefter broke the news that Jimmy Garoppolo teared his ACL.
Oh,
and Shasky's looking at me.
In the middle of a live Periscope.
Eyes are watering, knowing our season's over. We haven't even got to October.
That's where the whole I want to go back to the playoffs thing came from.
I want to go back to the playoffs. That Periscope?
It was from that Periscope.
Wow, I don't remember that. Wow, that's crazy.
Isn't that?
That is crazy. And
it was me having a meltdown.
Ironically, that was the game in which the Niners got blown out by the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. They were up 35-7, blowing us out. I mean, it was nasty work.
I'm so excited for this game.
So now we're going to Vegas.
I'm so excited.
And I don't even think, like, I was talking to Vanessa from Pete's Coffee, and I ran into her in the parking lot after the show yesterday, and she's been to a couple Super Bowls. She goes, "You never been?" She goes, "Oh, the lights are just different. There's always something flashing. You get the Usher halftime show, the paparazzi, the celebrities. Like, we've been to bowl games. Just went to the Pac-12 championship, been to Rose Bowls, Fiesta Bowls. Finals. Multiple finals, World Series, Super Bowl. Didn't think that was going to happen.
This is the big one. This is the big one. And unlike a lot of our counterparts who are showing up just for the week, you know, from around the country or whatever, like, we're actually going to be able to go to the game. And it's not lost on me. Like, dude, we're just two dudes who literally grew up in this city loving the 49ers. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that we would be going to cover this team on behalf of you guys, the audience and the fans. We're really lucky. So now, are you ready to pivot?
Yeah, let's pivot.
Are you ready?
I want to hear the 5 plays.
Shanahan, I'm a Niner. I know I'm going to be wearing media gear just to get into that stadium, but I'm a Niner fan. And these are the 5 plays I have to see in the first half from Kyle Shanahan. All right? 5 plays I have to see in the first half to know whether Shanahan is in his bag or not.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 5. Shotgun formation. First play of the game. Kittle's on the left side. We're in shotgun. Debo comes sweeping across in motion.
Left to right or right to left?
He's going right to left. Kittle's on the left-hand side.
Okay.
He's in the tight end formation. Debo goes in motion. It's a fake handoff to CMC, faking also to Debo. You're slipping with the play action, misdirection as Kittle comes sweeping across the formation, and it's a little dump off to calm the nerves of Brock Purdy on the first play of the game.
So is Kittle lined up on the line of scrimmage?
Yes.
And where's Ayuk at?
Ayuk is on that left-hand side, too. We're going to bunch it over to that side.
So I got
and we're going to sweep everybody to the left, and Kittle comes flying to the right.
There's one more player. Is there another tight end on the field, or is it another wide receiver?
Juice is out there as well.
So he's in the backfield.
Yes.
He's in the backfield to the left-hand side.
We're faking the handoff to CMC. Okay. We're faking the Debo jet sweep, which they know we want to get to, and we're sweeping Kittle across, play action. Purdy turns his back to the defense. He rolls out. It's a little flip. It's a little flip pass to George Kittle as George Kittle runs through a linebacker to set the tone and to get the ball to not hit the ground and get my quarterback feeling comfortable because it's the goddamn Super Bowl.
All right, so that's the first play. Kittle, you want shotgun formation, double fake handoffs, fake handoff to McCaffrey, fake jet sweep to Debo, little dump off to George Kittle. Over the middle of the field, you said?
No, to the side, to the side. Right, because I want him going head first into a linebacker or a safety, setting the tone. And then you already know it. You can see Kittle going, as he flips the ball forward and starts to nod his head. And you know why? Because I watched Greg Roman try to do a 7-step drop and throw the ball 20 yards down the field at the beginning of the game against the Ravens years ago. Let your quarterback feel good about himself. Complete a couple passes, and let's get this thing going. Right. That's play one.
Play one. All right, play number 2.
All right,
Number 4.
Number 4. This is the top 5 plays I have to see from Shanahan in the first half to know whether he's in his bag or not. What worked in that Kansas City Super Bowl last time? The Debo jet sweeps. Whether they're the little toss pop passes, the ones that you love, the Debo jet sweep is undefeated, never lost, and it's because he sets tones. He's going to be going after Snead, McDuffie, all of these corners. Oh, you think you can tackle? Have you tackled Debo in space? Debo jet sweeps are mandatory.
All right, that's play number 4. Play number 3.
Number 3.
Sorry, I got to get through these.
Jet sweep for Debo.
All right.
Play number 2. Play number 3 here.
All right, we get to like the 3rd or 4th drive. Chris Jones is going to start moving around. Chris Jones is going to be trying to find that pigeon, and that's where we set him up. Everybody on the left trips. We're in shotgun.
Trips left. Shotgun, trips left.
Kittle is standing upright. He's not in his normal down in the crotch
2-point
on the
stance,
line.
not a 3-point stance.
He's going to chip Chris Jones like he's helping one of the weaker right tackles, as in our guy, Colton McKivitz, and not Colton McKivitz, whatever the right tackle's name is. The name is evading me right now for the Niners.
Oh, Colton McKivitz.
Yes. He's going to chip Chris Jones, and then he's going to slip out for that screen. You guys have seen this play. They did it against Green Bay. They've done it over and over and over again. I love this play. It's another simple, easy way to get George Kittle the ball in space.
Is it like the screen pass in Seattle on Thursday Night Football last year?
Look at you. Look at you.
I like it.
That's number 3.
So that's number 3. So
number 2.
So we got 2 plays left, and no Ayuk and no McCaffrey.
You just wait. Number 2. You were there. I was there. And it was open. Philadelphia, NFC Championship game. The Brandon Ayuk double move. You are going to have to throw the ball beyond the numbers, and you're going to have to stretch the field. And Brandon Ayuk is going to run the double move, except this time you're not blocking with Tyler Kraft. You are going to be able to get this play off. It's going to be open. The double move to Brandon Ayuk over the top, past the numbers, beyond the numbers. You have to do it early in this game. You have to make Kansas City back off.
3rd or 4th drive. You want that play.
The double move to Brandon Ayuk. Monte, the play that Purdy got hurt, Ayuk was open.
He was wide open. It may have been a touchdown.
You have to run that play again.
All right. May have been a touchdown.
The number 1 play that I have to see. The number 1 play. And you guys all know it. I think it's the greatest formation in sports right now. Shotgun formation. On my left, I've got CMC.
Okay.
On my right, I've got Debo.
Okay.
Double option routes. I am trying to get matched up against the weakest pigeon linebacker or safety on the planet.
So
whether it's the wheel route for CMC, whether it's the Texas route, whatever it is. I think the greatest formation that the Niners have is CMC on the left, Debo Samuel on the right, and I'm creating space. And Juwan Jennings and Ayuk and Kittle are going to go flush downfield, and we're going to open up all the underneath stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They ran it to perfection over and over and over again against Philadelphia. Run that play until the other team is saying no mas.
Golden State Lakota, Candlestick Shasky, baby, let's go. Also, Chris M., I was thinking victory formation for play number 5.
This is first half.
First half.
If
All right,
he
we'll
runs any of these 5 plays in the first half, I'll know he's in his bag.